This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2002 Ford F250 regular cab, 7.3 liter turbo diesel, two-wheel drive, XL, which is a work truck version. It's got a utility bed on it. It's a single rear wheel. Very straight little truck. We got it in, had a leak in the radiator and a little bit of a leaky water pump. So we replaced the water pump and the radiator, lower radiator hose, and one ABS sensor. Let's see, what else? The utility bed that's on it had big stains and prime paint spots and stuff on it. So all we did was we sent it to Mako and had just the utility box painted. You'll see the before and after pictures. We didn't paint the cab at all. The doors all the way forward were not painted. Has a nice set of tires on it, probably, God, 90% tread. Let's see, they are BFG commercial TA radial tires. Truck is very straight. Really good looking truck. It looks like it used to be a welding truck. There's some lines for torches, and there's plugs and outlets on the back. It's I think it's ready to take on a bunch of equipment to work with. Anyway, I'm going to close these doors once I've taken video of inside it. Anyway, there's your lines here. Obviously, you put a tank in there. Toolbox in here, a bunch of drawers. That. Pour down here. There's that. Obviously a board or some sort of metal would go in here if you wanted to close this off. Got a couple outlets here. This would unwind, obviously plug into an outlet somewhere or a generator, and then you'd have a couple outlets to plug into. Here's your tow hitch. Here's your that's your passenger rear tire tread. Very high tread on the tires, which is a cool thing. Don't have to worry about that for a while. Like I said, we painted this whole bed, utility bed. Little step here, you step on that, and then up in here. Whoever buys this probably knows exactly what belongs in here, probably better than I know. Looks like there was some sort of a damage right here. We just had it painted. We didn't do any body work at all on this thing. But I don't really imagine we're looking for beauty here as much as work. So, but from the cab forward, it looks fantastic. And the utility bed looks pretty good as well. I just want to make sure everyone knows what they're buying. See, it's 169,568 miles. Let me open the hood real quick. We got two brand new batteries in it. There's your Ford emblem there on the passenger fender. There's your Ford emblem on the passenger door support. Stickers where they belong. You do have tools for the spare. I didn't check if there was a spare. There's the driver Ford stamp. There's the driver fender Ford stamp. Like I said, it's got a new radiator and it's got a new water pump. Let's see if it's got a spare. There is no spare. That's not really that big a deal. You can find spares pretty easily. What it does have is power seats. The seats that it had were awful, so we put some power seats in it, or at least a driver power seat. So you've got a power seat. That's down, that's up, forward, back. So you'd be the coolest workman in town with your power seat. There you go, all that works. Let's see, we'll go to the other side here and check it out. Oh yeah, we have dual power seats. There you go. Pull seat down, pull seat up, back tilts up, back tilts down, perfect, front tilts up and down. You got power seats, man. That's pretty cool. Used to have a bench, so obviously it doesn't have a bench anymore, so you got a little space. You want to put a center console and hold your coffee or whatever. Door panel, crank windows. This is a great little work truck. Somebody's going to be real happy with this one. Make sure the air works, even though it's like we're in Tucson today and it's early December. And even though it's nice and sunny today, it is freaking cold for us. You guys are probably laughing at this video, but I would say it's probably... I gotta turn on the air, don't I? Yeah, that works already. Yeah, air works. Obviously, they stole the radio. I don't know where the wires are for it, but I'm sure that's the antenna plug right here. Somewhere in there are the wires for it. Anyway, you're gonna need to take it to Best Buy for 120 bucks and put a radio in it. Let's see. Alrighty then. Are you ready to roll? Let's do this. Alright. That's drive. That's reverse. Oh, it wants me to put a seatbelt in. So I will. There. Seatbelt on. Alright, let's put it in drive and go for a ride. Alright. Let's see. This is a nice truck. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, obviously you need plates and insurance. You can't get that with a salvage title. So if you come here, we have to restore the title for you. We charge $200 to do that. That means we take it to motor vehicles, the cops inspect it, give us a level 3 inspection. We take the level 3 in the salvage title motor vehicles and get what's called the restored salvage title. At that point, you can get plates and insurance. That's why that's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that. It'll be done before you get here. Or before it ships out, if you want us to do it before it ships out. You're going to pay $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 3%, and you want to fly to Tucson, you're going to do the following. Okay, you're going to pay your state tax rate of 3% plus ours of 2%. So you're going to pay a total of 5% taxes, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price. Nothing else unless you want us to restore the title, which I strongly suggest we do for you. It's not mandatory by any means. If you decline to have us restore the title for you before it ships out, please make sure that you know for a fact that with the Arizona salvage title, the bill of sale, and the truck itself, you can get it done in your state. Okay? I strongly suggest you have it done here. It's only happened 3 times in 10 years. Thousands of trucks, but when they ship somewhere and you get a weird cop in your state that wants to give you a hard time, you'll wish you'd done it here. What else? Deposits. Once we have a deposit, this thing runs fantastic. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelk.com and you'll know it's yours. Until we have a deposit, it's for sale, no matter what. We do not hold vehicles for anybody for any reason. We've done that before, and it's cost us a fortune. So we're not doing that. eBay people, especially, but people in general. This is not a new truck. It's way out of warranty by factory standards. Basically because the engineers who built this thing years and years ago, designed it, didn't know what it was going to do after a certain number of years or a certain number of miles. That's why they end the warranty. If they could save, you know, 1 million miles in 10 years, they would, because they would make a fortune selling this truck with that kind of warranty. But they can't because they don't know with a reasonable certainty what's going to happen after a certain time. Well, if they don't know, neither do we. Now it's a 7.3, and this thing runs like champion. But it's also got 169,000 miles as an 02. So if you need the warm fuzzy feeling of knowing for sure that you're taken care of and that nothing's going to break on it the day you get it or 5 years after you get it, then you got to buy a brand new one. And a utility bed like this one on a brand new truck is probably only somewhere in the, I don't know, $35,000 or $40,000 range. And that will get you the you know, the free water and the loaner truck and I don't know, whatever else you need to feel better. All right, if you're not ready to spend some of the money that you're saving buying this truck on repairs at some point in its life, sooner or later, then you shouldn't be buying this. There's definitely risk inherent in buying a used car. I do it all day long, every day, and when things go wrong, I deal with it. Like I said, our job is to represent these trucks very, very accurately. It does us no good to misrepresent or, you know, tell you something that isn't true at all, because the internet is a very large world, and the right vehicle will find the right person if we represent it correctly. When we have a car with a bad motor or a bad transmission, we say so. And then inevitably some guy who has that transmission sitting in his shop or in his garage at home will call us and say, I'll buy that truck for that much money, and then we sell it to him. So there's really no point in playing games. So please, know what you're buying. Know that it's not a sure thing. Look at all the pictures, watch it run, and that's all. It's a really, honestly, this thing runs great. For all that stuff in the back that could vibrate and rattle and roll and all that crap back there, I don't hear any of it. It's got a nice set of tires on it, does need a spare, does need a radio, and I would say that's all it needs, is a spare and a radio. Anyway, that is all. Thank you for your time. Have a safe holiday season.